Everything that you want that doesn't hold resistance is easily deliverable. Buttons are an easier delivery than $1 million, but they don't need to be. So then, because that story is so meaningful, one day Esther and a handful of friends were frolicking together in San Diego area, and Esther said, let's play a game. Let's make a list of 20 or 30 things that we don't feel resistance about, and then let's just move through this day with nothing in mind other than letting the universe deliver to us these things. So different ones of them contributed different things. Esther put purple chairs because that's a meaningful thing to her, and someone said a CTSV, it was a new Cadillac that you hardly could ever find one, and somebody else said a Volkswagen van, one of those really beachy ones that's got wood siding and a surfboard on the top. And Esther thought that one will be easy. It's the only thing on the list that they didn't find that day. They were at the beach in San Diego, and she thought that would be really easy, but she thought thinking about it being easy felt like cheating, and so it couldn't come. You're sort of getting the drift of this. She did too much thinking about it and kept it away. Nearly everything on the list came to them that day, which demonstrated to them that all you have to do is ask. It's not a miracle. It's not metaphysical in the sense that it's something freakishly outside the norms of what can happen to you. All it is a vibrational awareness that allows you to follow the paths that your inner being is defining to lead you to what you want. Because what you want is abundantly around you. It always has been abundantly around you, but you've been blind to it because negative thoughts keep you from seeing it. Where when the negative thoughts are no longer active in your vibration, the veil, so to speak, is lifted, and you have access to things that you did not have access to before. Someone wrote a book. Esther cannot recall what the title of the book was, but someone had written a foreword. It was a book on prosperity. And in the foreword, the writer was talking about if you are seeking abundance, if your vibration is clear, that abundance will start showing up, maybe in the form of pennies. And Jerry and Esther had had enough experience with things just showing up, and so Jerry said, well, this will be fun. Pennies will begin showing up in our experience. And sure enough, everywhere they went, there was a penny, then another penny, then another penny. Reach into a pocket that you knew didn't have a penny, and there would be a penny. Pennies, pennies everywhere, pennies, pennies in weird places, pennies, pennies, pennies. It was just really fun. Common, pennies are common, but really, really fun. Never had they had so much experience with pennies. It was otherworldly. Pennies everywhere. Then they got on an airplane. This was about a 3-day penny escapade. They got on an airplane. They were sitting in first class on the bulkhead, and as the plane took off, Esther looked down and could not believe what she saw. 2 pennies on the floor stood on their edges because of the inertia of the airplane as it took off. And Esther said, I'm so glad you are here to see this, because no one would ever believe it. And Jerry said, let's promise each other we will never tell this story because no one will ever believe it. Whatever you want is coming to you. Say it better. Whatever is active in your vibration is coming to you. The question is, what's active in your vibration? What you want or what you don't want? What's dominant within you? Desire or belief about what is? You can have it all, but you have the responsibility of focusing it into being. And so it doesn't matter what it is. Esther, her Utah house that we were talking about, it is a castle. It has turrets and everything. And in one of the turrets, there's a painting of a castle. And when Esther found the house, she knew that it had just been sitting there waiting for her. She could not buy it. It was a castle. She had to buy it. It was a castle, and she had enough pennies to buy it. Enough?
I choose to think I manifested it. So
You did. No question about it. No question about it. You choose to believe that it came out of thin air?
no, I know it.
We're asking this. It's all right if you choose to believe that, because things can. It's a sophisticated focus that allows that to happen. But thoughts are turning to things. And the amount of time that it takes for vibrations to turn to thoughts, and thoughts to turn to impulses, and impulses to turn to urges, and urges to turn to rendezvous, and rendezvous to turn to things. It does not matter what you're asking for. It does not matter what is active in your vibration. Nothing is off limits. If you can dream it, it will be. And dreaming is the key here, because in dreaming you're out ahead of it. We didn't say if you can wrestle it to the ground and kill it, it will be. Oh, stuff like that bees too, but it's mediocre in comparison. Wouldn't you rather have a button just show up in some weird way like that? And don't let your ex-girlfriend, she's an ex for a reason. Don't let anybody talk you out of believing in your button. Believe in your button. The universe delivered it to you, but it delivered it to you through the path of least resistance. So does that bother you? Oh, don't bring it to me through the path of least resistance. That's not magic enough. There's a story, Esther read it, of a young couple in a boat, and they're newly in love, and he's given her a beautiful ring, and she's dangling her hand in the water, and her ring comes off. And years later, he is fishing, and he catches a fish, and when he cleans it, the ring is inside. Your ability to believe that story is important. So many say, yes, somebody just made that up. Somebody just made that story up to make us believe in things that are not possible. But the law of attraction could send a fish to get that ring and inspire you to be in the boat the day the fish is hungry. The law of attraction could put that kind of timing together. Things like that happen all the time.
Well, thank you.